Well, I think the basic principle in The Secret is valid and has been known for many, many, many years. It's in, as a man thinketh and think and grow rich, the whole power of positive thinking. I mean, it's hardly a secret, in fact. It's in many, many, many books. And it's well testified that if you hold a certain intention, then it seems in ways which we don't know how, that intention maybe just be a bit more likely to manifest. And there's a lot of visualization techniques that do that, and it does seem to work. So I think in terms of the basic principle, it's valid. But the question is, how do you use it? What are you trying to get? What do you want? And these are the more important questions. And I think one of the problems about the way The Secret was presented, it was presented like it was a spiritual thing. And in fact, in a way, it was the really opposite to spirituality, because it was reinforcing the belief that if you just got, a better car or better house or better partner, you'd be happy, which is the materialistic belief system that we're sucked into, which is driving the world to extinction. And to me, the real spiritual principle is understanding it's not what you have that makes you happy, it's how you see things. And I mean, I know people who have very little in life but are very happy because of their attitude towards things. And I think that's a crucial point. And that's, in a sense, that's the secret which all the great spiritual traditions talk about, is realizing it's not what you have, it's how you are inside that's important. So what I would like to see is, how do you apply those principles of intention, not so much to getting a new car, but how do you apply those principles of intention to your own inner awakening? Because that is what is going to really help the world, is more and more people waking up, breaking free from that materialistic paradigm. Well, in The Secret they call it the law of attraction. I mean, when I first saw that, I was totally amazed, because the law of attraction in physics is the exact opposite. It's the law of repulsion. Anybody knows from basic high school physics, you put two north poles together in a magnet, they push apart. Two electrical circuits, which are the same, they push apart. It's the law of repulsion in physics. So I think the whole thing of basing it on physics is actually totally off the wall. So I think the real question we should be asking ourselves is, what is it we really want? And I think deep inside, if we really go into it in the final analysis, what we all want is something inner. We want to feel more at ease. We want to feel love, compassion in our hearts. Basically, we want to be free from all the stuff that keeps the mind blocked, tangled up. So if that's what we want, let's start putting our intention into how can we really feel at ease inside. And that, I think, is where the spiritual traditions come in, with thousands of years of experimentation and experience of what it takes to actually feel okay. And the basic message which comes up time and time again is about it's letting go, it's releasing, relinquishment, relaxation. And it's the opposite to wanting more. So how do we use our intention for that? And one way which I think is important is, whatever we do, whatever decision we're making, to continually have as a point of reflection, is this actually going to make me more free, more happy inside? And also in terms of other people, is this going to make the other person free, more happy, feel loved? I mean, the Buddha said something very beautiful. He said, if you can't say something in such a way that the other person feels good upon hearing it, it's better not to say anything, which is basically the principle of kindness. So just holding that as our intention, and whatever we do, our intention is that we feel better, the other person feels better. And that, I think, in itself can change the world. I know in relationships, when that's held as the intention, it really shifts what happens in a relationship. And again, having a relationship is not just about having the right person. There's plenty, quote, right people there. It's having the right attitude and knowing how to work with that actually makes it a gem.